I forgot to add this video. Well, no, it's not that I forgot, but when we started this memorizing activity with a leader from church, or a church that I used to attend, so we first had a video call where we shared the memorizing, but at this time, because I've been seeing that there were also some viewers about in the channel, in the what's this? In the playlist, yeah, the playlist. So I firstly uploaded them because we didn't have the opportunity to catch up in video call or to meet in person. So because both of us had different schedules as well, which I understand. So that's why so we said, well, we should record that we are memorizing the verses and the passages. So I decided myself, like, maybe I would like to to upload the videos here in the channel, because I did for example Proverbs and Ecclesiastes books in last year, for example, when I was reading the chapters and also having like a reflection and devotional. So I would like to add that in my channel, although I did that in Spanish language because that's my native language last year. But this year, so we had this initiative that I wanted to follow from this leader. So we started doing this like in recording. Of course, the leader would be mostly recording just in audio, but for me, I'm happy to do that like in video. So yeah, this was the first passage that I memorized. That is in Mathew 4, chapter 4, verse 4, that says, "But he answered, it is written, a man shall not live by bread alone, but also," no, it's not by also, it's but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. So this, I remember that we shared this at that time, that that life is not like what you are living on earth is not the only life. So we are looking at the eternal life. Of course, we have needs, we have many things that we like to achieve on earth, but at the end, it is the eternal life that we are aiming for. So, and you can build that with actually getting into building that relationship with God, and God's voice, God's words are not gonna pass, because that's in another verse says, like, everything else in the world can pass away, but his word never passes away. So it is putting your life into that, so you can experience the eternal life when God calls us into his presence. So that was the reflection at the time. So that was something that I wanted to share here as well, so that I can just keep getting it here. So if I can find the date of it when we started, so that it's just for the channel, for me at least, to give some structure when we started with this. So this was in June, let me see, July, actually, yeah, from the 5th of July. So in that week that we started. So yeah, there were once or a couple of times where we couldn't really get into that, but apart from that, yeah, so that's why this would be 11 weeks. So yeah, I will keep getting, you know, the next ones. Hopefully we can do all of this until the end of the year, for every week. But this has been very, very good for me, especially like kind of good training in the language, because at the moment, of course, like I've been sharing a lot in my own language, in Spanish, but it's good to have this, you know, skill as well to kind of say, oh, I am free to share about the gospel, about my testimony, about my experience in Jesus, you know, in English as well, because of course I meet a lot of people from different nationalities, and sometimes if they cannot you know, understand Spanish, for example, you know, we can just switch to English, and I have no issues with that. So yeah, that's something that I just wanted to kind of leave this video as well in the playlist. So if you watch this one, thank you so much. You can like it if you want. And I made the videos as well public so that it's more accessible, because I first thought this was supposed to be just, you know, between the leader and myself, and I just wanted this platform kind of available for my leader, and in case that it was shared maybe in church or somewhere. But actually I've been saying that, I mean, the playlist was accessible anyways for whoever is following the channel. So so if they were watching the channel and then if they go to playlist section, of course the videos were there anyways. So which is okay, which is good. Like I didn't really expect that, honestly. So that's why I said, okay, maybe just keep them there, and this would be a very good memories as well, whenever, you know, I go back maybe with videos and say, oh wow, this is what I've done, like, you know. So it's a good exercise to train myself. So if you are with me at this time, so thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for you know, just watching, and maybe this gives you encouragement as well for you in your Christian life. So yes, thank you so much, and I will be seeing you in the next videos.